distinguishing between fact and opinion. Critical reading in nonfiction is the process of making judgments about what you read and deciding what to believe and what not to believe. Critical reading enables you to size up the author's arguments to evaluate how well he or she supports them so that you can draw your own conclusions. Critical reading requires both literal and inferential comprehension. If you do not understand the facts and what they imply, you're likely not in a position to make any judgments. Too many readers, unfortunately, read at a literal level. They can recognize main ideas and distinguish supporting details, but they often stop there and never question what they read. They tend to accept everything they read as a fact. If it's in print, it must be true, they say. The trouble with this point of view is, first, that it is not correct that whatever in print must be true. Second, they misread what is factual because they do not recognize fact from opinion, they do not make inferences, and they do not see the author's bias or tone. To read critically means to be aware of those things as we read. Separating fact from opinion is not always easy. Usually a fact is defined as something that can be proved, that actually exists, or that everyone agrees is true. However, facts can be slippery. They can change in time. At one time in the past, it was a fact that the earth was flat. It was also once a fact that the sun moved around the earth. And at one time, flights to the moon or out of space were considered ridiculous. Thus, facts today may not be facts tomorrow. An opinion is usually defined as someone's feeling, belief, or judgment about someone or something. For instance, some people believe that McDonald's hamburgers are better than Jack in the Box's hamburgers. Others believe the opposite. If a vote were taken and 80% of the people said that one company's hamburgers were better than the others, they would be stating their opinions, not facts. The only fact would be that 80% of the people said that one company's hamburgers were better than the others. That fact of the 80% can be proven. Some different examples include Americans should give up their cars and take public transportation instead. Or, by the year 2025, food shortages will be a major problem in most Asian countries. Opinions are sometimes signaled by the use of such key words or phrases as apparently, this suggests, some believe, it is likely that, seemingly, in my view, and one explanation is. As a reader, you should keep your eye for these signal words to be able to help you determine and distinguish between facts and opinions. Opinions can also be divided into two categories. Informed opinions are made by people whose learning and experience qualify them to offer expert opinions. Or uninformed opinions are made by those who have few to no qualifications. As a reader, to determine whether an opinion is informed or not, you should ask yourself these questions. What experience does this person have regarding the subject matter? What do other respected authorities think of this person? Is the opinion expressed in a respectful way, or is it expressed in a manner that is disrespectful or intolerant? Does the opinion appear in a respected publication, or is it found on a website where people can say whatever they want? As you proceed in your reinforcement activity for this week, keep an eye out for the suggested keywords as well as these questions as you distinguish between fact and opinion.